another tutorial. I feel like I'm on a roll with these tutorials. Today is a full face of like YouTube cult favorites or like YouTube made me buy it products. These are all products that were super hyped up on YouTube or were just like cult favorites, you know, the ones that you always hear people talking about. Some of these are old cult favorites, so you don't really hear about them as much, but during the start of my YouTube time, which was a long time ago, these were products that were talked about all the time. Some of them are newer products that are talked about, and some of them have been talked about since I started doing YouTube 5 or 6 years ago. So I'm sure this video has been done on YouTube before. I don't know if I have seen any of them, but I was just thinking back to like, all right, what are some products that were really hyped up on YouTube or cult favorites? And let's just do a tutorial full face of a bunch of cult favorites. So if you have seen other videos like this before, let me know because I would love to go check them out. I just don't know if I've ever seen it. Not to say it hasn't been done because pretty much every video has been done on YouTube. So welcome to my channel. If you are new, my name is Cassie. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you decide to stay a while by hitting that subscribe button and giving this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that notification bell before you leave. Without further ado, if you want to see how I created this look, then just stay tuned. So to start off, we're going to prime our face with the Smashbox Primer Water. I absolutely love this for hydrating my skin, giving a little extra boost. Then we're going to go in with one of my favorites, the Hourglass Primer. This is a little sample size, but I have gone through so many of the full size. It's a wonderful primer. It does do a great job of keeping the foundation adhering to your skin. It does not do really any pore filling, but it does kind of blur the appearance of pores and give this really beautiful glow to the skin. But if you need something for pore filling, I would definitely recommend checking out the Makeup Forever Smoothing Primer. That one is my favorite. Then I'm going to mix the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk and the Estee Lauder Double Wear, both very hyped up here on YouTube. This combination actually was recommended to me by my friend Sam, or Sam Sherman here on YouTube. Go check her out if you're not already subscribed. She came to visit me and told me this is her favorite combination right now, so I had to give it a go. And I have to admit, it is absolutely beautiful, long wearing, and just looks stunning on the skin. Definitely not too heavy either. I'll try to remember to link my color matches down below. I have a few different shades in both of these foundations. And the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. This was definitely hyped up and it's still one of my all-time favorites. It has beautiful coverage, it's not too heavy. I find that the Shape Tape or the new Urban Decay Concealer are just too heavy and drying under my eyes and end up making them look very dry and crepey, but these ones actually are absolutely beautiful. One of my favorite, along with the Too Faced Born This Way and the Becca. Oh, and the ColourPop, that one's a good one too. But this one is the Urban Decay Naked, and it just blends beautifully. I'm mixing two different colors here under my eyes, and I love it because it doesn't make it dry. Then I'm setting it with the Laura Mercier setting powder. This is definitely a cult favorite, and I have been using this for years. It's great, it's not too heavy under the eyes, and it does a great job of setting the concealer so it doesn't crease. Then Anastasia Contour. I don't know if this was hyped up, but I didn't have any other contouring product, and this one is one of my all-time favorites. Just contouring my nose. It's really the only thing I use it for is for my nose contour. And then I am just setting the side of my nose and all of my T-zone with that Laura Mercier powder. Then I'm going to go in with the Naked 1 and the Naked 2 palette, and using the color Naked, you can see it's very well loved, and blending that into the crease. Urban Decay just knocked it out of the park when they created this Naked series with the concealers and the powders and the eyeshadow palettes. It's really a phenomenal line of products. I really, really like them. The Naked one is definitely still one of my favorites. And then I'm going to go in with Buck, which is a little bit darker. And this e.l.f. brush, which I've told you guys about. The e.l.f. brushes and the Wet n Wild brushes are absolutely phenomenal and super, super inexpensive. And I'm just running that into the crease, and then I'm going to kind of put it in the outer V as well. This brush just blends things so nicely. I'm going for a nice matte and actually kind of a natural everyday look. So this is going to be something that you can recreate very easily, and it's something you can wear every day and kind of jazz it up. So I'm taking that color, I can't remember what that's called, in the Urban Decay Naked Basics palette, another very well-loved palette. And I like it because it's not like a stark white, and it's a little bit darker than a cream, and it just kind of gives this really nice natural like bone color to the eye.
I don't know. I love this color and I love the way this look turned out because it looks so effortless. I'm just gonna pack that onto the lid. Then I'm gonna go in the Naked 2 palette and I'm gonna take that matte, kind of cool toned, taupey brown, and I'm going to focus that just in the crease and more towards the outer V, just to kind of deepen it up and give it a little bit more definition. And still using that same e.l.f. brush. Then I'm gonna go in with the lightest shade and I'm going to pop that right on the brow bone. Again, that was in the Naked 2 palette. And then just kind of blending everything together so it looks nice and seamless. Then I'm gonna go in with the 2 different browns, or the lighter brown we put on our lid and the next shade over, and mix them together just to kind of darken up the lid color just a tad. Then I'm gonna mix the brown and the black in the Naked Basics palette and use a small little fluffy brush and just kind of focus that, really packing it into the outer third. We're not wanting to make it too dark, which is why we mixed the brown in there, but just to give it a little bit of definition. Then I'm taking the lightest shade in the palette and popping that on the inner corner. It's a really nice brightening, slight shimmer. It doesn't have overly frosty finish to it, but it's really, really pretty, and it just kind of adds a little pop. Back in with the Naked 2 palette, and I'm smudging that color all the way on the lower lash line. We're gonna bronze up with the Chocolate Soleil bronzer. This has definitely been hyped up on YouTube for years. Smells great. It's a beautiful, beautiful powder, blends beautifully, and it just looks stunning on the skin. So I'm just kind of using that to contour and bronze. You can see I'm doing that on the cheekbones. I'm gonna go along the temples and the hairline and just kind of bronze up. Next, moving to my nose contour, the powder part. I'm using the Cover FX Sunkissed bronzer. It's what I always use. And then this fluffy but kind of stiff brush from the Wet n Wild Holiday Collection. Like I said, their brushes are amazing, and this is not sponsored. Just contouring my nose, and then I'm gonna go in with Warm Soul from MAC. This was definitely a highly hyped up product. I feel like MAC is rarely hyped up on YouTube anymore, but MAC used to be like the hot product that everybody was talking about, their holiday collections, their new launches. Warm Soul was definitely one of those blushes. Same with Whisper of Guilt. This was so hyped up for so long. People would just do whatever they could to get their hands on this highlighter. It is absolutely stunning, and again, I'm using another one of those Wet n Wild brushes, and I love this for highlighting. It's one of my favorite brushes right now. Then I'm gonna go in with, this is a Wet n Wild Pro Line liner. I was gonna use my Tom Ford one, but I feel like I've used that so much, and that is in the $50 price range, and I wanted something a little bit affordable, so this one is about, I think, $4.99. It's matte, it's black, but it does run out pretty quickly, but it's fantastic. Then I pulled out a new tube of the Lash Blast, and I have to say I don't love it. I love the Big Shot far more. So I probably won't be repurchasing that mascara anytime soon. Then I'm going in with Soar. This again was another really hyped up lip liner, especially when the Kylie Jenner lip craze was going on. Soar and Whirl were two of the main lip liners that everyone was freaking out about. So this is Soar, and then do you guys remember the NARS Audacious lipsticks in Anita and Anna? Everybody wanted those. Oh, and Dominique, that was another one. So I'm mixing Anita and Anna, and then I'm going to do a little bit of lashes apparently. I also will be doing gloss in a second. These I think are the new Nicole Guerrero lashes with Eyelure, the faux mink ones. I was gonna do the Iconics, but I need to buy some more because I'm out. Then White Russian, do you guys remember? The Buxom White Russian was all the rage. Still love it, and I love the way it looked with this.
Alright guys, so that is it for the finished look. I hope you enjoyed. I thought it would be really fun to just use a bunch of products that were either YouTube cult favorites or products that I bought because of the hype on YouTube. A lot of these products I actually really, really love. Actually, pretty much all of them I really love. So I hope you enjoyed. What are some YouTube made you buy it products or some YouTube cult favorites that are some of your favorites? Let me know down in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up before you leave, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!